again, Rebecca here. Welcome back to my channel. We are finishing up this week's Stash Made layouts. Now this, if you've watched the last video, this is all the leftovers that I used on all just the little pieces that I had pulled out to use on that or had left over. Now I'm not going to use the ones that are not strips. So I did go ahead and create that mixed media background there with that stencil and my new Nuvo spatulas. This is not the one I used. I grabbed it and then I realized that wasn't the one. I grabbed the black Heidi swap. I actually used silver. I went ahead and created that with full intent to use it on this layout, but guess what? I forgot because I put it to the side and it does not make another appearance again. It will for next week's videos though, I assure you. So I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I want to make this layout work. Ultimately, I was going vertical and I end up getting it on the page horizontal and it does stay that way. So I am going to go ahead and get that adhered down. I do have my new mat that I picked up for $14.99 from Tuesday morning when I went to the doctor's appointment and did make a trip to the Tuesday morning there. I am a bit off screen. I will fix that in just a minute. I do like the new mat. It does give me a bigger area to work on, as well as a nice little area for you guys to view and not have to see all the underneath. So I do have all these strips of paper that you guys know that I have put in all my Stash Made kits from that little strip of paper pack, right, that I picked up at Michael's in 2011, I believe. And I am just busily working my way through it. I went ahead and took my Project Life pin, and I'm going to make some messy lines because all around the border of each page. And I do this why? Because let me tell you what, there are a ton of pattern papers going on this layout, and that makes me happy. I think I have moved past my simple layouts for the moment. I do go ahead and flip that page over. As you can tell, it's just from the Me Tangerine book, and I just use the white side because I have used the other 12 by 12 paper of this in small snippets, and I cannot fathom where I would use another beach van since we're not going to the beach anytime soon. So I went ahead and got it used up. That is the goal. So I do just use the back side of the layout just so that in case I run off the page, I do not mark up or stain my very pretty, very new American Crafts teal, mint green actually, self-healing cutting mat. I will not even be using it to cut on. I will just be using it as a grid border. And I also got some new nail polish because you guys know I love my OPI because it does not transfer, and all I had was blue and orange. So I did order some of this beautiful mint color, which now matches my background. Yay. Color coordinate, I say. Now I go ahead and do all these, line them all out, make you watch all of this, and then I tear them from the top and bottom just to make them different lengths and have to go ahead and reline the top and bottom. But that doesn't take too long because it's the short strips. But I do use them all. I get them all on there and I'm super excited. And it is, I mean, it's very thin pattern paper. And that's okay. I totally love it. It just brings a little bit of oomph to my page in otherwise areas where I would not have this type of pattern paper. So like I said, we're going to finish getting those all lined out. And that is the last one. We flip the page back over, and I'm just going to kind of look at it. I do want to put that camera paper, if my ATG won't break on me, right in, make it on top of the bold floral paper, and then see, we just tear it totally fine. Then I grab my pin again and I realize, nope, my pin's over on the other side, and I just really quickly go ahead and make the two lines again. And what I tore off is recycled. That there's no, we're not holding on to those pieces, right? And I do just go ahead and grab and get all the other 3 tore right up, and I'm going to go ahead and hurry up and line. Now I know you're like, Becky, you flipped it over last time, and I'm like, I know, but even though it looks like I'm going real fast, I sped the video up just a smidge, so I am not. I'm taking my time and making sure that I do not run off the page. Now, because I tore them all at different lengths, I'm just going to get them stuck down. I want them to overhang on the top and the bottom, and I'm not 100% caring if they are straight or if they are not. So we're just going to get them nicely laid down. Now, I do like the pop of black, just to bring in some of the black, because the flowers are outlined in black, and I think it makes it jump off the page, along with all the papers being outlined in a black ink. So this is a picture of me and my son, and just because these times are uncertain, we have been just going out and earning extra money. So this is me and him. We are Door Dashers, so we go out and we, make extra money. And I have no problem with that, because let me tell you what, this is a society where we like everything now delivered to us, and it is a no-contact job, because you basically go to a restaurant, they have pickup stations, you just pick up the food, there is no one around, and then you deliver the food, and you just usually leave it on their front doorstep, because it's no contact, and it's just to help us earn some extra money. Like I said, in the time of COVID, and it gets me and him out of the house, because we don't really leave the house. So as you see, I went ahead and put the border strip, which was just a border strip from one of the pieces of paper, and it's black and white florals, just to add some more pops of black and white in there. It did have a hole in it, but it was covered up. And I went ahead and added the pink brick paper at the top, because I was feeling a little naked up there. I had a 2x2 black and white polka dot square, which is the reverse polka dot of the big strip. Get that stuck down. That little XO I trimmed up and got that stuck down. Now I'm putting on, my random stuff, right? So I get the little glass of lemonade, because we are, delivering, and then the lemon on the other side just to tie it in. The purple viewfinder that you can get over at Nicole Jones 911 on her website. I stuck a yellow little love you at the top there on some foam tape. The flower is also on foam tape. That Let's Play, the Happy Together. Now I am going to add some random word bits around, because I feel like they work, but not necessarily in a cluster. This one right here says shameless selfie, because I always make the kid take a selfie with me, and he absolutely hates it, but he does anything for me. And that one right there says not things, because it's the people in your life that matter, not the things. I do like this little saying, and I'm going to get that stuck right there. I can't really read it all, but it is about life as a choice, blah, blah, blah. I go ahead and add that cute little yellow heart down. I'm going to get this yellow arrow down. At first I'm going to point to the Let's Play, and then I'm going to come away from the Let's Play. It is squishy, it is fun, and I absolutely adore it. We're going to get some green and yellow squishy stars on there, because I was accenting with the yellow. Didn't really pay attention to the fact that there's no yellow in the papers, so I add the yellow with all the embellishments. And again, love the way this layout turned out. And it is about using up some of my stash, because you can't bring more in if you keep your stuff around. This one says you and me forever. And that really is. It is always going to be me and him, no matter who comes and goes in our life. It has always been me and him, and it will always be me and him. Now that right there, I noticed, is not straight, and I cannot stand it, so I go ahead and pull that up, and it just pulls some more purple around. And another yellow star. Gotta love it. There's not much more that I do to this layout. So go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you like the layout. Leave me a comment below. Like and subscribe my page. And I do appreciate you guys watching, and thank you for helping me get caught up with my channel. As you can see there, that is the piece that I had totally planned on using, and it didn't make it to the layout, but I'm okay with that. I do go ahead and trim the sides down from the overhangs. There was so many different layers there that my trimmer just didn't get through all of them, so I just lightly cut it off. Same thing over here. And then I'm going to go ahead and give you the thumbs up. Oh, yeah, I have to go ahead and fix that. Haha. I'm going to give you the thumbs up. You give me the thumbs up. And I will see you guys next time. Thank you so much for watching.